What is up, guys? It's Mikhail Casanova. I'm back with another stream. We're picking up where we left off last time with E's Origins last week. And this is part 3 of the Falcon Mondays. I know we didn't stream Trails in the Sky this morning. We streamed the Takeover. And for anyone who's looking forward to the stream for Trails in the Sky, I do apologize. But, you know, made audible in the play. And we ended up playing the Takeover, and it seems a lot of you really enjoyed it. So that will be, that was a one-off thing. But we're back to our regularly scheduled Falcon Mondays. So other than that, how's everyone doing tonight? Zero, I see you in the chat. In-game Unim, I see you too. Zero, you said a football game's got you sweating. Who's playing right now? But other than that, if you guys are ready to pick it up where we left off last time on E's Origins, then we can go ahead and get on into it. The Hawks versus the 49ers. All right, so last time I played this, oh yeah, I got the sword. You know what's interesting? Something I came to learn that I didn't know about E's Origins is that since I bought this on PS4, I also have it on my PSP. I mean, PS Vita. Damn, he came out of nowhere. He's like, nope, sit down. Yes, we won. Beat down the V49 with the field goals. Ooh. I haven't watched football in years. All right, guys, just to ask again, how are my audio levels? Is it too loud? Is it just right? I was just wondering, is the audio levels good? Do I need to turn the volume of the game down or up? 'Cause every time I set it, I guess it's based on the audio levels of either the game on Steam or console. They're always varying. All right, well, let me know as we go. I almost want to say that she's on par with Adel as of Ease 1. Do you just beat the Lighthouse side quest and with Estelle and Joshua since I only have them in my party now? What level are you right now? I forget what level I'm at right now. So I'm definitely trying to figure out how I want to do this timeline series for Ease and for Ease and for whatchamacallit, the Xeno series, because one thing I'm looking at is like that's gonna be a lot of work, and you know I'm not shying away from it because the amount of work it's going to be. This is one of those things where I'm like, huh. One of those I feel a little over my head type of situations. But as far as ease, oh snap. As far as ease is concerned, I'm thinking of I think I might go with ease first over Zeno, because I feel like Zeno is gonna take a lot of time. What's interesting is I actually had somebody ask me on Facebook if I would consider doing the trail series, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, goddess. So, one of the things I'm thinking of doing is, yeah, I'm not fighting nobody in here. Or maybe I can't do anything here yet. I don't think I can do anything here. What's up, Fabian? Doing thumbnails. I tell you, man, every time people think that, you know, this ain't work. All right, so if I can't proceed, Okay, so what the hell do I do here then if I can't proceed forward? Oh, go in and go back out. Oh, so now I gotta backtrack all the way back to, okay. So I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to go about doing this series lore for E. It's like literally one of the things I was doing earlier today. But while I was watching Fabian's stream, is I was looking at trying to see if anyone else has done anything as far as like a timeline. And it just seems like nobody has touched on like the most comprehensive I've seen anything about this series has been Happy Console Gamer. He has all the games, but I mean, as far as trying to talk about the lore, I mean, I think with most Happy, you know, and this is not a dig at Happy Console Gamer, but I think like most of his videos is more of a ramble than it is anything else. So it's like, okay. So I'm thinking I would probably start from this one since this is the origin point of the series. You see, I use, oh damn. So you usually get all the games together on a piece of paper, chronologically group them into multiple videos. By certain themes and go from there. So right now you're getting Terminator lore together. It's a nightmare filtering out what works and what's outdated now. Ooh. See, and that's what I'm concerned about. Because there's so many titles in the East series that have been like and gotta tell you're right, because the one that was redone was Ease 4. And that's had so many different entries. We had the Dawn of Ease, we had Mask of the Sun, and then they changed it out to have Memories of Soseta. You say, even though I don't know the series, I'm excited to see how you do it just because it's cool seeing you try new things. Dude, I'm nervous as hell trying to do this because besides this one, I've been wanting to do the Xeno one for a long time. And the Xeno one, that's another one that nobody has done. There are people like, there's, what is his name? Luxon? Yeah, this is YouTuber Luxon. He's got the most comprehensive on the lore, but he only really covers Xenoblade 2, the most recent title, and he's going back and playing the earlier ones. But what I don't like about Luxon is he's very condescending. Like, he'll get something wrong in a video, and you know, there's usually, you know how there's usually like the canon police? Well, you know, his audience, they're not canon police. They basically like to, they just want to make sure he gets all the stuff correct. So if he makes a mistake on something, his fan base will nicely say to him like, hey, you know, that wasn't accurate. And then he'll attack his fan base. That's why I don't like Luxon. And his whole I know more than you mentality, I hate it. But I've had people, like, ever since Xenoblade 2 came out, I've had people ask me to do a timeline on it because I, in my own wacky way, wacky way, I've been able to put the timeline together of how everything fits in. And people have been saying like, yo, do a timeline, but I've never had the time or knew how to do that before. Yo, Luxon does not appreciate his viewers. I mean, other than getting views, he, like I said, he kind of has this thing about attacking them, and I don't understand that logic. You don't want to attack your fan base. To answer your question, Fabian, all of the Ease games, they're all in the same universe. All of them star Adol, the main red-headed knight, except for this one. This is the origin story set, I believe, 700 years before the first game in a series. And basically, each game, the ending of one game leads into the beginning of the next adventure. And so what I kind of want to do is I want to incorporate the games. There's 2 anime series for it, which are really good, but ones I sent you. Really, really good. And yeah, this is an origin story describing the goddesses and the world and why, what was going on. And it's wrapped up, basically the story of this one is wrapped up in Ys 2. Because Ys 1 and 2 are, you can actually look at them as one title, but there are the two individual stories that lead to a greater payoff that answer a lot of questions. Dude, I love Skyward Sword's story. Yeah, it's like Skyward Sword, you could say. But yeah, with Luxon, when it comes to the other stuff, like anytime someone's corrected him, I mean, I've seen some creators lash out, and I don't understand the logic. But with him, he'll make a point in a video to talk about, yeah, I know many of you said this, But my research says this. Like, he's just not willing to hear anything. So with ease, I'm wondering. Yeah, he's got an ego for no reason. Like, and I try to be cool with him, but yeah, you know, I'm not. Again, let me clarify all this. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm bashing, but I'm not trying to bash. I think this is also kind of a problem for most people who are new to franchises. Like, you know, I can talk about the older Xeno games because I played them all. But a lot of new fans for stuff don't like being corrected. And I'm like, actually, you know, Fabian, to touch on something you were saying about this being like Skyward Sword. You know what's funny? You know how in Skyward Sword they're in the sky, right? In this game, it's the same thing. Damn. Oh, I don't have it equipped. Yeah, I unequipped the necklace. Yeah, Fabian, this one, the Land of Ease is actually set in the sky, just like in Skyward Sword. So actually, they have a similar premise, which is funny. The premise for Ease Origins and for Skyward Sword is the same. Dude, the manga for a Skyward Sword fits perfectly. What? They flipped out? Seriously? See, my whole thing is if people don't want interpretations of a lore, then just stick with the whatever official sources give you and stop speculating, you know? I hate when the canon police act like that. It makes no sense. Yeah, I don't understand that. Oh God, the Bowsette situation. Oh, don't remind me of that. You know, the thing with the whole Bowsette situation is I was shocked at the amount of people that couldn't understand why Nintendo would not make that canon. And it's like you over sexualize one of their mascot characters. And it's almost like some people forget that Nintendo caters to kids first. I mean, my whole thing too is why do they even think Bowsette would be sexual to begin with? Basically, that's all she is. You know, I think the people that were pushing it the hardest were like those cosplayers. Man, don't even get me started on the cosplayers, because you know, fuck it. I'm gonna say something about cosplayers. I think it's cool that a lot of them can bring characters to life with art, but I hate how so many capitalize on things that they don't even watch, play, or care for. Especially the lewd cosplayers. Oh my god. Yo, this backtrack is real. I'm just like, you know, every convention I've been to, and I talk to some of these cosplayers, and I'm like, oh, so what did you like about this game? And they're like, I don't play the game. I'm like, so why are you dressed as a character? Oh, because I thought I looked cool. I'm certain you're gonna have it. You should definitely do it, man. I'm confident you're gonna go there as Chris Redfield. I, on the other hand, I need to lose a lot of weight between now and then. I need to cut down so I can cosplay as K-Dash. I mean, for real, we're like literally sitting in chairs for like 8 hours like it's a damn day job. Dude, I definitely think you could pull it off. I know Nika Pasalides said he's gonna be he said he was gonna cosplay as Chris from RE6 for E3 next year. So it'd be cool to see both of you guys there in cosplay. That's so crazy. He looks like Chris, but he sounds like he's the voice of Leon. Well, that's for another event. For E3, he said he's gonna do Chris Redfield, RE6. Wait, don't tell me I backtracked here all the way for nothing. Oh my goodness. I backtracked through all that. Oh, Daniel Craig? I don't think Daniel Craig did Chris Redfield. So I did all that backtracking for nothing, guys. Jeez. Hey, HLO. Wait, how did you accomplish that? Hey, how does she not remember the song? Makes no sense. Oh snap. Yeah, I've had that happen to me too. You know, and I'm the same way. Like when it comes to doing thumbnails, man, I get in this zone of creativity, and I absolutely love it. um, I think one thing too, like I'm in this. I really want to break from podcasting, like from the recording stuff, because man, a lot of my more recent guests, not you, Fabian, and not Josh, but a lot of my recent ones have been really demanding, like giving me questions to ask them, telling me how to introduce them on my own show. Ugh. I'm just getting to a point where I just need a break from podcasting, and the whole live form, the live format I really like because I get to interact with people. But I don't know, some of these guys, like I'm doing an interview tomorrow as a friend for as a favor for another podcaster. And I haven't done any research on the person, but out of a favor for a friend, I'm interviewing them. But I'm like, yo, I don't really care about this person. Yeah, like, so for December, Are we trying to make this a theme of every damn stream we do? Jesus Christ. The gas is released by the team. Oh, no, you're right. It did. It had to be said. Yeah, HLO, I am taking December is going to be my break month. I mean, if anything, I'll do reviews, but other than that, I'll just be re-releasing podcast episodes that I've done like previously and giving them an updated intro and outro. But that's just about it. December, I'm trying to chill. Yeah, I remember November was supposed to be your chill month. That shit didn't turn out right. The goddamn hacker, man, I swear. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be resting. See, so you had that inclination too. Man, I know HLO. I know I need to take a break, man. I'll be honest. This 4 hours of sleep thing is starting to fuck me up. Like, I'm taking more aspirin now than I ever had before because I'm having these just constant headaches. And I don't know, like I just, by the time I go to sleep, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then, you know, right? And then I get up early and I'm doing other stuff. And then I'm, you know, back at the grind of content creating. And I think one of my concerns is if I do take like an exodus, then people like I think that ultimately would hurt my channel. And I do think I'd fall out of the algorithm, or, you know, I know there are some YouTubers that can do like one video a month or one every 2 months. I don't think I can do that at this point because I'm trying to build my equity up. True. I know, man. I know I need to take a break because I feel like I am burning. I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. And the reason I'm doing that is I know I'm trying to make this work. Well, HLO, here's the thing. Like, I would have had, if I wasn't getting so many people like just pressuring me all the time to get their episode, like, oh, when's my episode? When's my podcast? When's my podcast? When's my podcast? Then I would have had like a month. No, actually, I would have had 3 months worth of episodes. But so many people I've interviewed, like, they just keep hounding me. And not to say like I'm caving into it, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, fine, fuck it, here's your episode. You know, and it's just, I got other podcasters in this group I'm in saying, hey, you need to hire some people to handle your PR stuff and your editing and all this. I'm like, I don't want to pay somebody to do the work that I can do. And making the content is such a personal thing to me. No, and I do. I've given them all specific dates, but then like they just come at me. They just keep hounding me over and over and over to do it on a certain date. And I'm like, no, it comes out here. They're like, no, but I need this out now. I'm like, well, no, it's not coming out at this point. Like, okay, this past week, I dropped a bombshell of podcasts last week. Interesting enough is it actually helped my metrics on iTunes. Well, not iTunes, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, whatever, iTunes. It boosted my metrics astronomically. But last week wore me the fuck out. Like, and I've had no down period since. Like, literally, I've had no down period. And even tomorrow, like, I can't tomorrow because I got another podcast I got to record. A day I can actually rest is probably Sunday coming up. I'm not trying to complain. I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, this is where I'm at. But yeah, Fabian, editing is a very personal part of the creation part, and it's like, yeah, dude, we gotta schedule rest days. And yeah, so many people are like, oh, you need to hire an editor, you need to hire this, I'm not paying I can't spend money I don't have. And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, okay, yeah, I got the #1 podcast in Hawaii. Yeah, I'm trending as a podcaster. But that doesn't equate to finances. Like I tell people all the time, okay, if you enjoy my podcast, please leave a rating on iTunes. Because the funny thing about podcasts, let me stop this here because I need to talk on some serious shit. The gaseous, weapons of ass destruction type. So the thing people don't realize as a podcaster, it doesn't matter how well your show does on Google Podcasts, on Pandora, on Spotify. It doesn't matter how well your show does on Stitcher or TuneIn or any of these other outlets. If you don't have people leaving ratings and comments on your iTunes version or Apple podcasts, it doesn't matter. That is the single metric your entirety of your show is judged on, is Apple Podcasts. I get 90,000 downloads an episode a month, or for the episodes within that month. But I can't get people to leave a fucking rating to either let me know that they like it. They can DM me or tweet it, but they can't fucking just click on it, hit a star, and either they liked it or they didn't. And that actually hurts my show and hurts any opportunities I have to get, endorsements or sponsorships or any type of financial gain from podcasting. And then with the YouTube one, he said, it drives me crazy. I have a friend that comments about my streams and why? See, I don't get that. Like, why do people not, like, even with YouTube videos, I get people all the time that do the same thing. They like my streams, they like my videos, but they won't comment or like or share a video. And then, dude, it drives me insane. Yo, what's up, CLW? And like the other thing that gets me too, and and I'm not trying to make this a rant or semantics of the backs, but people, this is behind the scenes stuff. But the other thing that gets me is when I do an interview with a lot of my guests, right? Especially some of the ones in the gaming industry are super chill. Most of these voice actors or actors or some of the companies, they don't even share. Like, they'll like my video, they won't reshare it, they won't help promote it or push it. And so their whole thing is they think that the video version of the podcast is the be all end all. And I keep telling them, if you think that, you don't understand the fundamentals of a podcast. The audio, it's like a radio show. I don't care about them. And I do care, but I'm saying it like this. I don't care about the metrics of how the video version does on YouTube. I care about how the audio versions are doing. But for whatever reason, they don't get that. And my audience won't. There's no reason why I only have 23 reviews on iTunes. But, that's something I try to do. That's why I try to market it so much. Hey, if you like it, please leave a rating. But you can't get people to do that. I know COW. It's just one of those things that yeah, it really is. It's just people taking that extra step, Fabian. They don't want to do it. Um I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy you have to tell people, hey, if you like it, please, like if you're streaming and you see, say, Fabian, I'll use you as an example. You had a stream where you had over 130 people watching. And the fact that you or one of your moderators have to tell people, hey, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. And people it's one of the things where people don't even think, oh, yeah, I should hit a like if I actually enjoyed it. And that's not to take shots at the audience, but it's like, it's just one of those things. Yeah, we literally do. Our marketing is our full-time job. This is why Fabian and I don't really get to sleep much. This is why we have to schedule those days, because if we're not editing, we're not streaming or filming content or writing scripts, we literally have to market and be on social media. And we would rather not be on social media, but we have to be on social media. And it's people don't understand. They don't get it. People really don't get it. Is that people want a pocket celebrity to keep all to themselves and get a little over the top. That's true. That's really true. But yeah, and I haven't even started like editing my podcast with Corey Marshall, the voice of Ryo from Shinmu. I haven't even started editing it. Just because I'm too like, it's almost like I'm having slight anxiety over the idea that I need to edit it, or I need to do more work to put stuff out. Oh God. Maybe needs to have a buddy that wants to do this full time, and he doesn't want to open any social media besides his personal fit. Good luck. He should quit, because it's not going to work. Facebook is not the platform to put all your stuff in. CW said us and Super Butter Buns, great creator. are in the same boat, always going, hardly sleeping. It's like, but the thing is, CLW, you barely can sleep sometimes. Um, it's just one of those things. Fabian, you say I straight up told him if he does that, he's dead in the wire. Yeah, he is. He's straight. It's just no, it's not happening. I've tried reaching out to Super Butter Buns. I'll say this: like, there are some creators that I have. There are creators that I've actually tried to reach out to, and this is the other thing too. Um, where you can try to reach out to another creator, and sometimes, or more often than not, other like bigger creators often don't respond or engage with you. And I think a lot of it has to do with most of them either thinking, oh, they're trying to use me to platform themselves, or, um, there's a wall, there's a barrier up. But I have tried to reach out to her to, not only to get her on my show, but also like just to talk to her as a creator, as a fan of her work. But her, Clemps, many others, they just ignored me. But I mean, that happens. I've found it to be easier to get a celebrity or a voice actor or a game designer or whatever to talk to me than it is to get a YouTuber. It's like pulling teeth trying to get a YouTuber to respond to you as another YouTuber. Maybe you say, I hate that man. I respond to most people regardless of size. You know how many people respond to me shocked that I respond? Shouldn't be it. I think it's that celebrity mindset. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, a lot of these YouTubers, they act like you don't exist until you I don't know. I do know, but I don't want to go down that route. But yeah, I absolutely hate it. That's really all we are, man. I don't understand getting caught up in the fame. I mean, literally, we all were like at that point. So I don't get it. I really don't understand. He said, I had two little kids a couple weeks ago back want to take a picture of me randomly at a bounce place. So I took my kids. Couldn't have been more than 10 years old and they watched my stream. He's actually surprised and caught off guard. Dude, that's fucking awesome, man. See, that's the stuff that makes what we do amazing. But hey, I apologize to all you guys for my rant here. I'm not trying to come off like I'm just complaining. I do apologize if it comes off that way. Yo, that's cute. You over here like, yo, where the cameras at? See, but I have a tendency to speak my mind maybe a bit too much, you know? So like, okay, case in point with the podcast, like last week I dropped the one with Gale level on Monday, which I had no intention of dropping that one that week. But because, you know, he was pestering me to get it out, I put it out. He didn't promote it. Oh, holy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shout out to Hawkful for the $2 super chat. What PC am I using? The one I'm using, I've got a link. I got my my Amazon link. I'll drop it. And it shows actually all the equipment that I'm using. Let me drop that link for you, Hogful. So that's got that's the link to all my gear from computer, monitor. You can see my whole setup from that. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. I should ask you this. How did you come across the stream? Or the channel? But apparently there's something I'm missing here. It's on this floor. Yeah, so like, you know, the one with Gale level, he didn't do any promotion for the podcast, but was pestering me to get it out. So I put the podcast out, and oh snap! Yo, I appreciate that, man. Are you, dude, I definitely appreciate the support. Yeah, the iBuyPower one, that's the one that I use. That's my, my go-to one. Literally, we talk about a lot of shit on this stream. Oh my God, we gotta stop the shit jokes. So apparently, whatever I'm supposed to get to is in this room. Hey, no, HLO, no. Fabian brought it up earlier when he talked about the gases. Yo, my guy. My guy, I appreciate you. I mean, for real, you just over here just pouring it out. I mean, I guess I did need a shower. I appreciate that. Is it good running Fortnite or Call of Duty? It is superb at running either or. You're not gonna have any issues running. You can run Call of Duty, the new one at max settings. You can run whatchamacallit, I mean, Fortnite, yeah. If you want to max out Fortnite, you can easily run that. Yeah, Fortnite's not at all graphically intensive, so. Okay, so the question is, how do I get over there? I need to get up there. Holy crap, my guy. Man, I love my Canadians right now. You over here just walking by like oh man, I appreciate you, man. You know what, Fabian? A lot of people have told me that they thought my they thought my alerts for with Terry, they thought I only added that when Terry became announced for Smash. I'm like, no, I've had that for months. And they were always ear greeting. So whatever I need is over there, and I have no idea how to get to it. Yeah, like I've had it forever, and some people are like, no, you only got that because of Terry. I'm like, no. I've been had that for a while. Dude, I so want to do a timeline for that, but a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're copying Show Ryu games. Oh my goodness. You yeeted to ye. Oh my man. Oh my goodness. Yo, Hawkful, I appreciate it, my guy. I really do appreciate it, man. And you know, and that's for all of you guys out there. Like literally, you guys, you know, when you view our channel, you look at our content, you know, and I'm speaking, you know, for all of us creators. Like when you look at all of our content, or you look at our content, you know, you like the videos, you share them, you come to our streams, you know, super chats, Patreon, all that. It means a lot. We really appreciate that, you know. And Hawkful, I appreciate you, my guy. And if you want, man, I got a Discord. If you want to hop into Discord, you know, a lot of cool people. You know, and even if you don't want to hop into Discord, you know, we stream every, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We stream twice a day. Got content constantly. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Gamer Thumb TV. For real, like, I mean, you know, exactly. Like, it's the Gamer Thumb. You said, had someone tell you they felt bad because they could only donate $1. People don't realize how uplifting that is. Seriously, it is super uplifting. Hey, man, don't, you know, but we, you know, I appreciate you, man. You didn't even have to do that. Seriously. We all are. But man, I appreciate it, man. Is there dude, welcome to the channel. And if you have any questions, you know, about computers or anything or gear, you know, you got me here, you got Gamer Thumb TV. We're both gearheads, so feel free to ask us. Okay, so whatever I need, I'm lost. Oh yeah, I do. Links to all my social media should be in that post above by Streamlabs, and it's in the description. Hold up. What she said? Asked the other day how we're looking. Next paycheck, and I answered LOL. So basically, you were like,
yeah! You serious?
damn. Oh man. Hey, Fabian, remember, Fabian, she can pull rank on you. So where you live, the PC you want is 2,300 in Canadian dollars. The BB 952. Are you looking to get it online, or are you looking to get it through a store, through like a store like Best Buy or something? So I am lost at this point. I'm like, man, what do I do? No, I feel you on that. When it comes to shopping, I understand that entirely. My dude. How are you still eating, my guy? Man, thank you so much. You really have to do that, man. I mean, if you want to talk components, Hawkful, I mean, Gamer Thumb is also one of the best people to talk to about that too. He builds computers. Well, the way it works is YouTube takes out their cut too. So anytime you do like a super chat, YouTube takes out a cut. I've also found out if you use like Apple Pay, Apple takes out a cut too before YouTube takes out their cut. So all right, so what I need is I need a rotor so I can give to that little guy. Okay, so what I've come to think what I need to do here, I think I need to find another road of fruit. to give to that little thing. I don't know where they are. Yo, Zero, I need you to get a computer too so we can start playing some games on Steam. All right, so X-Plane I'm not familiar with. But like Fabian said, it's definitely cheaper to build your own than to than it is to buy one pre-made. Wait, hold up. Fry's is going out of business? Are you serious? I don't have a Rotafruit to give him. Yeah, we don't have any fries out here in Hawaii. The only thing we have is Best Buy and Office Max and Office Depot, if that counts for anything. So you said there's one in Renton. Yeah, I do remember there being one there. I mean, Hawkville, if you could get it from Best Buy, it's definitely worth it. The thing I always suggest is if you get a computer from Best Buy, is get the total protection plan. And this is something that I was told, and I've seen a lot of my family and friends also use this too. But you get a total protection plan, get like a 2 or 3 year, whatever a renewable one is, or even a 1 year. And if anything happens, they have to take care of it because they're contractually obligated to take care of it then and there. If they can't fix it, they'll replace it with another one in store and give you a replacement there then and there. So if you buy one from Best Buy, I would suggest that. But if not, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting a computer from Best Buy. I mean, the one my wife uses, she's got the HP Ultimate with the RTX 2800 graphics card. We got it from Best Buy. No issues with that whatsoever. Oh. well, okay, Fabian. I know it's a sales pitch for the extended warranties, but in my experience, because I also used to work with them too. The only reason I'm saying get it is because the computer we had before the Helios computer before we had a warranty on it, and we were able to swap it out with a new one. I'm only speaking from my experience and people I know's experience, but you know, if you don't need to get it, then don't. Exactly. Do your own research. But because I know that when I used to work as Microsoft rep in Best Buy, I'll say this, and Fabian, you're probably gonna agree with me on this. The whole thing with the warranty, they have a metric system where they have to get so many of those sold per day to hit a quota. So the reason it's pushed so hard or it's offered so much is because they're trying to make that profit for the store. Now, the regular employees, they don't get bonuses or any advances or anything for selling, you know, total protection or Geek Squad or whatever it's called now. But it is part of the daily quota goal that people who are employee, and if you are an employee, you don't sell enough of them, that can be enough for them as a company to let an employee go. Yeah. And it's the same thing with like the credit cards. Like they'd be up your ass about credit cards. Dude, I was in PCHO the for a computer department as a Microsoft rep for like 4 years, and it was so funny because they would try to treat us like we were employees when we weren't. It did suck. I agree with you. Like the atmosphere. I've seen it too. It's like the atmosphere in Best Buy as an employee is unhealthy as fuck. It's super unhealthy. Same, dude. I love the job. I hated the people I worked for. CLW, what kind of job do you do? Yeah, Hawkful. The environment is very oppressive. It's a very oppressive environment. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you get it, act like you don't know. Just say, hey, this started happening. I need my replacement right now. I can't afford to wait. They are contractually obligated to give you a brand new one because Best Buy recently got sued this and last year. So they can't be playing them games. You work in EVS department? Ooh. Taco used to have make pretzels, so man, my manager is lazy. You know, I think that's kind of the common trope. We got managers as a whole that are just lazy in jobs. Maybe you say I had a friend with a laptop warranty that used to spill liquid on his laptops on purpose. Like, oops, and then go redeem his warranty. I'm the motherfucker that does that. Eventually they caught on and told him he couldn't do it anymore. He had like 5. Wait, how frequently would he do that though? Like if he's going in constantly, then yeah, they're gonna catch on to that. But if he's going in like every other year, it makes more sense. Oh, every 2 years? He needs to push that out to every 3 years. And he played himself. I'd be like, you know what? I've got pets. They knock shit over. Have you seen my cat? CLW, I used to work for a hospital. I was a senior systems analyst for Hawaii Pacific Health. I handle their servers, network, data migration, you name it, I did it. And I had to work with doctors, nurses, and all the other bullshit. Didn't enjoy that in the least. Oh, I put on the Mask of Truth, and the Mask of Truth, basically it makes the screen go black and white. You know what's interesting is I've been asked, do I miss my old job? And I'm like, hell no. I don't miss it at all. I've had some people say like, oh, don't you miss the people you work with? No, I don't miss them motherfuckers. Why do I miss them? Sons of bitches gave me stress. Exactly, Zero. Like that's my thing. Like I don't get the idea of missing my job. And like it's just not something I plan to miss at all. That job did me so freaking dirty. Never again. I think Lehua might. I think Lehua would probably miss her job because she's been at her job for 7 or 8 years. I mean, she was at that job back when, a few years after I originally met her like 11 years ago. But yeah, I think it would be harder for her, but I know she said she wants to go full time as a content creator at some point. And I told her, I'm like, go for it. You know, when we get to that point where you can do it, I say go for it. But like anything else, being a content creator, a lot of people have the misconception all we do is play games like we're doing now. But look, you know, all of this is work. Missing a job that was draining you of energy and sanity. Why would she miss that? I don't get that logic. Zero say, I still have nightmares of my last job. Dude, I still have PTSD of my last job. right, so I think I figured this out. So I need to give this Rotafruit a little munchkin here. COW, you said you're the Gordon Ramsay of retail. Once you're done, hands clean of them. I do miss Rural King, at least the people. I don't miss, when I leave a job, I just wipe my hands of it fully. I don't miss the people. I don't miss nothing. I may miss the pay, but that's whatever. But when I wipe my hands clean of something, I'm done. I'm done with it. Fabian said, it's rare now with people not jumping to multiple jobs. People don't realize how much a bad job can affect your personal life and well-being. Sometimes it takes a while to realize it. That's what happened to me. Dude, you and me both, man. Workplace. COW said, again, I deal with trash, your garbage, dirty laundry, plus bio waste. Hey, CLW, let me put something in perspective for you. I get where you're coming from with that, man. Imagine being the motherfucker that if you make one error, the entire hospital phone system, the internet, all the connectivity, everything goes down and your ass is thrown under a bus. And you yourself are the primary, backup, and the on-call for 4 different hospitals and 44 clinics and 32 walk-in clinics. That was me. So never again, never fucking again will I ever put myself in that situation. Exactly. If you're really unhappy doing that, then just make moves to get away from it. Because a bad job can crush your soul, and it does affect your health. Dude, Fabian, I was making over 6K a month. I hated my life. And dude, we didn't even get bonuses. Yeah, dude, you literally hate everything. Like, there's finding a glimmer of happiness is almost impossible. And the thing is, it's so crazy because people will tell you all the time, "Oh man, but you got a corporate job, or you got this, you're making all this money. You should be happy." And it's like completely ignoring the fact that you're miserable, you know? COW said the wife is going to school to learn phlebotomy. I'm getting the hell out of trash. But is that something she wants to do? I mean, have you both ever ever sat down and just thought about what it is you want to actually do in life? And say you say she does want to do that. What about you? Like, what do you want to do? So not only are they quick to ask you how much you make, and not only do they not ask you if you like your job, people don't ask you how you're doing, like on a mental and emotional level. They don't care about the downsides of uh what a job can do to you. Awful, you said being happy is about being with family and having time with yourself, not working 40 hours a week. You gotta do what you gotta do, and having a job you don't like. Yo, Hawkful, I gotta know how old are you, man? Because that is some wisdom you just dropped. That is gems, my guy. You over here, you were yeeting out money. You yeeting out gems for the. This is gospel. Dude, that is fucking awesome. You're 15 and you realize that? Do you realize how far ahead of the curve you are having that mentality right there? I wish I had that at 15. Don't ever lose that. Never lose that. CW said in your 36 years on Earth, this Earth, I have zero idea. Yeah, man. Sometimes it just takes it. Okay, the reality is, it takes. It does take time. You also need to sit and actively try to think about. Sometimes the answer isn't that complicated. Think about some of the things that you enjoy. What do you enjoy? You enjoy video games. You enjoy, being with your family. There may be some passions in your life that you enjoy that could be something you could pursue into a career. But the biggest thing is figure out what you're passionate about, what motivates you. And there's no rush. You got plenty of time. Oh, dude, Hawkful, that I'm serious, man. You dropped some gems. That was some true gems. CW said the wife and I want to get on a better schedule and have more family time. Little too less of it now. You said games, TV, YouTube, and I used to love coming up with stories. Hey Fabian, if you don't mind, I'm gonna add to what you're saying, because when you figure out what you like to do, it also eliminates what you don't want to do. Or the way my father would put it is, when you know what you don't want to do, it helps you zero in on what you want to do. But CLW, that's the one thing too. The other benefit of me quitting my job, and a lot of people from my wife's family and more have said that I'm crazy for doing it. But the years that my wife and I have been married, and the time that I've been pretty much unemployed from a regular day job, to where I'm at now, which is 2.5 months. This is the most time I have ever spent with my wife, including honeymoon and marriage. Or our honeymoon lasted 2 weeks. Not even really 2 weeks, a week and a half. And I tell you this, that not being, being married and not being able to spend time with your loved one, that is disastrous for not only the couple, but the individuals in the relationship. CLW, I don't know about the next generation being so smart. I mean, I think, yeah, stupid is, stupid does. Sometimes stupid can be infectious. So you gotta, make sure you get your TB shots. There's always going to be some cream that will rise to the top of the crop, but there's going to be, for every one smart person, you got like a million dumb motherfuckers. So I don't know. Aqua, I gotta ask you, are you enjoying this being on the stream and the chat and everything? Yeah, they are. But the whole thing with schools too is I feel like the 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 way the education system is right now, and I look at it like this because I started looking into the history of the education system, and pretty much the history of the education system was built for. And yeah, you could say I'm putting on my tinfoil hat on getting some Alex Jones over here saying that the water is making the frogs turn gay. But being completely honest, like looking into some of the stuff I've learned about the education system is it's about control. It's about telling people what to think and what's okay and what's not. It's censorship. It's control. And the whole purpose of it was to groom servants for the at the time elites. And it's just you look at a lot of people that come out of the education system, they're terrified. Dude, I would only go into college or school if I was going to be a doctor or a cop or something like that. Any other thing for that? I mean, hell, even marketing. Yo, Fabian, you and I could probably attest to that. We went to school for marketing. And by the time we got our degrees, how useless was that degree when social media took off? The whole point for us was to go into a marketing firm. And social media killed it. No, Zero, I completely agree with you. I do think a lot of these places, a lot of these schools, the education that they're putting out there is making people stupider. Because, I had to say this. And one cool thing about the interview I did with Triforce Johnson yesterday is we talked about the education system and how you have a whole society of people that are they have no concept of making critical they don't know how to make critical decisions. They don't know how to do critical thinking, and they are terrified of making choices, so they go with whatever is easy. And we're turning out crop after crop after crop after crop of people like this. That makes me terrified for the future. There are things that Zero, you, Fabian, myself, a lot of us who are 30 or up, or from 25 or 27 and up, that now the stuff that we dealt with, how we were taught growing up, this new society, new generation, it's considered weird to them. It's taboo. Like the whole thing with kids, like getting disciplined, getting spankings. Now, admittedly, some parents took that shit too far and beat the hell out of their kids. But I say for me, when I used to get my ass beat by my mom, which I rarely ever had that happen, it's because I did some shit that was so goddamn stupid. She made sure to make sure she's like, why did you do this? Do you know why you did? She mentally would make me critically think about why I did X, Y, and Z. And then once I realized what I did was stupid, then I got my ass lit up. I have only ever gotten my ass whooped by my mother 4 times. And each time I got that ass whooping, I deserved it. Only thing is, my mom couldn't aim for shit with the goddamn belt she used to hit me with. literally all people do is listen to social media. They listen to what some celebrity who's virtue signaling, and these celebrities live in bubbles and don't even interact really with regular society or the people who are elected in government to tell them what to think, what to do, how to feel. It's scary. It is scary to realize that literally we're walking around with zombies for all intents and purposes. It terrifies me. I have been in places and situations where I talk to a person, and Fabian, you probably do this thing too. You probably do this too, knowing you. You can pick up within the first couple of things a person says where they are mentally and where you can and cannot go with that person on topics. Right? You said, see, you messed up. You should have pretended like you were thinking about what you did. Man, see, I tried running from my mom once, and when I thought she had forgot about why she was going to give me a whooping, she told my ass up. She beat my ass around the house, through the garden, back into the house, into the kitchen, because she was thirsty, needs something to drink. Asked me if I was thirsty, if I wanted something to drink. I said, yeah. Can I get some water with some ice on the top? She said, yeah, here you go. Gave me that. Then she asked me, you good? You hydrated? I said, yeah. Then she's like, okay, you ready? I'm like, unfortunately. Then she beat my ass back on around to the living room, into my room. And then when she was done, she said, are you done? Do you get the lesson now? Now you're grounded. He said, once I was jumping on the bed and got yelled at, the bed broke, and I ran outside. My parents came from the opposite end with bells closing in on me like Terminator. It's the scariest moment in my life. Oh, God. Okay, I got to ask you, were they doing the Terminator walk or were they running? Because if it's the Terminator walk, dude, I would be terrified. Yeah, what the fuck with John Connor? Oh my God. Yo, I think it's funny how we progressed from one to the other stream. We're talking about shit. Now we're talking about us getting our asses whooped. He said they had faces of pure determination. I knew I fucked up. So I was just yeah. Oh my God. Hawkful, you said when I was 6, I got my ass whooped by my dad because I said a bad word. I stayed in my room for about 6 hours and got fed hot sauce. Hey. It sucks when you're in that moment, but you learned the lesson from it though, right? Oh my God, man. I told you I got the worst of both worlds, man. I got a Samoan mother and a Dominican father. Bruh. I swear to the good Lord and his mother in heaven, I got my ass whooped. And here's the thing. My dad he only whooped my ass once. My mom and my dad, he only would have to whoop me for like 2 or 3 hits and I'm good. But my mom, God damn, that bitch couldn't even aim. I'm like, I remember, I gotta stop it. I remember one time my mom was beating my ass, right? And I'm over here like, she's swinging a belt, right? Like she got look, I gotta give y'all a demonstration. Hold on, let me get my belt. Let me whip this belt off real quick. All right. It's a Versace belt too, so you know it's quality. I'm trying to get this belt off, right? I gotta give y'all an example. I gotta give y'all an example. So, my mom took the belt, right? I'm telling you, the bitch couldn't aim. She couldn't fucking aim for shit. So she would be like, whack, whack, whack. You know how you fold it up like this? You fold it up and you got like 3, or you got it folded and you got 1. Every time she would release it, every time she hit me, so it kept getting longer and longer and longer. And she's supposed to be hitting me on my ass, right? So she's swinging. She hit me on my sides, on my back. She reached one swing, wrapped around my neck. One caught me on my lip. And I turned around and I'm like, God damn, woman, can you aim? And she looked at me like, I could have swear it was like one of these situations here.
You serious?
And then proceed to beat my ass like she was just giving out. I'm He said, let me tell you, Puerto Rican moms, they will their sandals like deadly weapons. They'll throw that shit. It'll lock on. Dude, I swear. It's like they throw it and then you're running, and no matter what, it's honed in on you. I don't know how that is. It is scary. And Hawkful, you said that day made me the person I am today. My dad did the whooping. My dad only whooped me one time, and I had never again. Even he said I didn't get hit a lot, but my mom was the one that would whip out the belt and swipe once or twice. My dad would show the belt and thread, and I'd haul ass. Man, my mom would light my ass up. I kind of think she kind of enjoyed some of it sometimes. He said, I remember another time my mom tried whipping the belt at me and I was getting better at dodging, so I just jumped over it as it struck. I swear. You facing Simon Belmont? God damn. You learn the whipping patterns. You over here like, you're like, I know how far this pixel's gonna go on the whip. If I dodge at a perpendicular angle, she ain't hitting shit. Yo, for real, they did make you see patterns. Oh man. He said, I beat Battletoads. You can't touch me. Bruh. I'm in yo, you got me in tears right now. Oh my god, dude, that is hilarious. You say you're not the top donator. Do I need to donate more? There's a difference with the super chats and then the donations through like Streamlabs or Stream Elements. That's how you get the top tip. As far as the top super chat, on Fabian, was it Saturday, right? The Saturday stream, I got two $50 super chats. That was crazy. Oh, you didn't get Yo, Amy literally came through. Like it was no tomorrow. And granted, I've never gotten a super chat that large ever. Completely caught me off guard with that. You got $50 sticker, yes, man, that's crazy. But you know, even in stuff like that, man, we as content creators, like we definitely appreciate when y'all do stuff like that. Like, even if it's $1 or whatever, like we appreciate you guys. And Hawkful, this is kind of how my and Fabian streams are. Like they're fun. We just have fun on them. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next time I go, and it's usually 11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and then 7 p.m. for the second stream. So if you haven't already, man, sub to the channel and hit the notification bell. And I update my community tab frequently, so any updates on the channel, you'll be able to catch it there. And man, I greatly appreciate you coming through, chatting with us, and you know, I appreciate the super chats, man. You don't know how much that means to me, man. That means a lot. You really didn't have to do that, and I appreciate you doing that. Ah, damn it. All right, man. We look forward to seeing you on the next stream. So I will say this. I am thinking about changing out my stream. You guys know how like I normally do Monster Hunter on Wednesday nights. So I'm thinking about changing that out to do like a Ninja Gaiden series of streams. Starting with Ninja Gaiden Black, and I'm thinking about playing that on Master Ninja difficulty. And I don't know why I'm trying to be a masochist, because the last time I beat that on Master Ninja, I was like, what, 16? But the other thing too I found out was So I got it through Xbox Game Pass, and I thought that so long as you download a game on Xbox Game Pass, you got to keep it, even if it left Game Pass. But apparently not. Like once it's out of Game Pass, you can't play it anymore. You gotta buy it. No, I haven't, since the last one you saw, I haven't played Monster Hunter since that one. So some of the games I'm thinking about streaming, next month are I'm thinking about streaming I'm thinking about streaming the Ninja Gaiden series. So starting with Black, 2, then Razor's Edge, then the original trilogy. So, Ninja Gaiden Black, original 2, and Razor's Edge, and then from there going to the original NES trilogy, and then from that to no, that's one series of games, the Ninja Gaiden series. Now I'm also looking at the Bionic Commando series because I got all the games and I've been wanting to play them. And then so I play Bionic Commando Rearm, not the original, but Rearm. Which I can play the original. Actually, I could play all of them because I love all the Bionic Commando games. So that was a series of streams I'm looking at doing. And also finishing up the Mega Man X series, because I know Zero, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think we left off at, was it X3 or was it X4? You see, you're looking at, wish there was a Black Friday sale for Code Vein. Isn't there? There's not one? Okay, so I left off at X4. So I'm thinking about picking that back up, the X series. And so that's 3 series right there. Continuing on with the E series. And the Trails in the Sky series. And then the other game I want to add, I want to add in Skies of Arcadia, and also what else I want to add? I'm in a toss-up between either Skies, between doing so I'm at a toss-up between doing the Beautiful Joe series or Tales of. So it really kind of comes down to like what for that one, like what would you guys like to see? And if I did a Tales of, which Tales of game would you guys want to see? Completely up to you guys. Like if you, I mean, we could do Tales of and Tales of Symphonia. I could do Vesperia, Legendia, which actually I've never played Legendia, and I've heard so much mixed stuff about Legendia, but I've never played that one. Hey Fabian, if you're still here, I kind of want to ask you a question because this is something I keep running into. I cannot get my my PS3 will not work with the any of my capture cards. I use, I use a splitter into another HDMI splitter into the capture card because I'm trying to split the signal to get rid of the HDCP. No, but that's what I'm using. I'm using an HDMI splitter and I run it into my monitor and I run one because I've got I have them right here. So I've got this right here. This 2 output HDMI splitter. And I run that into this right here. HDMI selector. And the HDMI selector runs into my capture card. But it won't show. Yeah, it just shows blank. And I don't know why it does that. No, I haven't. Oh, wait. No, I have. I have, and it still won't show a signal. One of the things I was told is I could get that, the other port where you can do like the red, white, blue cable. I was told there's that component to HDMI which will get rid of that. But I don't know if that really works or not. But it's like $30 for me to order that if I were to get it. And it sucks because there's so many PlayStation games I have, like I want to play, but I can't play any of them. Quite possibly. I mean, I got it from Best Buy. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, I don't know what else I could possibly do. Dude, I've had a lot of the HDMI selectors I use that I've gotten from Best Buy, and even some I've gotten from Amazon just straight up die on me. Now that I think about it, you know how Hawkful said he came through because he saw my my computer video. You know what's crazy? And I mean, I don't know if you deal with this as well, but every year, videos that I've like some videos I've done like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, where I'm reviewing like TVs or my old computer review videos. Like, I don't know why, but every holiday season they blow up, and I get new questions on them, and I'm like, yo, that video is hella old. That's why, like, I wasn't at one point going to do a review on the Nintendo Switch Lite, but like Lehua brought up the fact that she's like, it's holiday season, you should definitely review that. Which HDMI splitter do you use? No, one more seal. Wait, how many so do you unplug each of your systems, or are you using with your capture card, or do you run them into like an HDMI selector the way I do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I use the selector just because my setup, I don't have a lot of space in this room to do it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I've seen these composite stuff, but I'm like, do I even really need that? Yeah, I don't want to deal with low quality like that. like even with my GameCube, I was trying to use that with the HDMI adapter that I have for it, but I'm at a point now where I'm like, all I did was I hacked my Wii U, so I just play my GameCube games on my Wii U. Yo, where the hell is that last? Get out of my way. I'm tired of fighting you guys. There's one more torch I gotta light. More than likely it is why you probably didn't know. Oh, God damn it. Are you serious? Right here in the beginning? Feels stupid. Were you playing it couch co-op or online? See, the thing for me is like, I really don't have anyone out here in Hawaii that, and Fabian, I don't know if you feel the same way. You probably have folks you can kick it with like that, but like, honestly, I don't have anyone in Hawaii that I even trust coming over to my house. I think I've just had this super paranoia because I've had roommates and they've robbed me, like just sell off my shit or something. And I'm so paranoid about having people over at my house that I'm not cool with, and a lot of folks in Hawaii I'm not cool with. Y'all know we about to fight a boss. I don't have anyone I can do that stuff with. All right, HLO, thank you for coming through, man. You have a good night and get some rest. And we're probably going to carry this on for like another half an hour. Oh, I know he mad. I knocked his damn arm off. Damn. Now that I know his pattern, he's gonna try to chomp. And I just need to light his ass up right here. At least I know his pattern. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna let her die because I need to start this over again. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. Jerry say we tend to play either fighting games or completely go retro like Turtles in Time or old school beat 'em ups, for example. Even you said, I'll be completely honest, most of my offline friends suck ass. You said last time I came over to my friend's place to play Street Fighter versus X-Men, Children of the Atom, Street Fighter 5, Children of the Atom, more Superheroes versus Street Fighter. I know I'm forgetting a game or two. Watch Batman versus TMNT. You know, I need to play the Arkham games. So I have them all, and I've never played any of them. So you're gonna be playing it in December. I miss playing Tales with my friends, but because we are adults, we don't have the time to get together. Man, that's the part about being an adult that sucks. Is the people you were friends with or are friends with, just time. Hey, from you guys who are watching, is this pattern hard to figure out? Like with this boss? Because apparently I looked at some guides and they're saying like this boss is really hard on normal, and I'm like, really? And they're saying the pattern is hard to figure out. I'm like, no, it's not. He hits the ground, that happens. He punches, moves, then hit the thing. And he's gonna do the lightning, just keep running. Is it because we grew up on NES that we know these things? We graduated from the University of Nintendo. NESU. I mean, like, really, I'm looking at this. I'm like, this is so basic. Like, there's some stuff like I see. I usually who as an example. Oh, okay, that's new. You son of a bitch. Okay, you came with a new one. You can I give you that. I give you that. He came with a new one, guys. He came with a new one. Gotta give him credit. I didn't see that coming. Oh, this little son of a bitch is gonna explode. See? I was ready for him that time. I wasn't ready for that though. NES Community College. Almost got this guy. The only thing it is time consuming. Come on, jump down. Oh, I got this dude. Literally all I gotta do is do is do this one more time, and then he's done. Okay, you caught me there. Come on, you can switch. There we go. Okay, let me catch up. Zero, you said I miss playing Tails games with my friends but because we are all adults. You said I gotta play Tales of the Abyss with my friends. We did some really hard battles together. I never got to play it with friends, man. I kind of regret that. Gamer Thumb, you said a lot of times my friends want to go out to bars and hang out and stuff. Honestly, as an adult, I don't have time for that stuff. I'd rather stay home or go watch a movie or something. I feel the same way, and people I know think I'm weird because I don't want to go to a club or a bar. I want to go out drinking. I'd rather stay home if I'm gonna do that. He says exactly why you see that. All right. Jamie said, man, I have 2 small videos to make tomorrow and I'm dreading it. Oh well, I'm tired. Zero, he said, dude, I know I need to do this review video, the Switch Lite. I don't know why, I just don't feel like doing it. Jerry said, by the way, I sent you a link to the Ease art book I bought at PAX on Discord. It's cheap now. Check that out. He said, streaming takes a lot out of people. Trophy said, King of Lava. That's what you become after Sako. Back with the shit jokes again. Oh my god. Yo, I need to just make a shirt that says, hey, I'm shitty. Man, I feel like when I stream, after I finish streaming, like my body as a whole is just exhausted. And then you get people to say like, oh, you didn't do anything but play games. How are you tired? Like, look, people. Not only am I playing games, I'm being an entertainer, being a personality. I'm being the face of the company. Damn, that took forever to kill. Yeah, man. Like I wake up the next day and I'm like just drained. Feeling like I hit the gym and I did the worst set ever. Oh my god. Can y'all back up? Jeez. Mm. Yeah, I'm about to. Oh hell. I need to power up with something if I'm taking them on. Oh, I'm not ready for that shit then. Yeah, like when I finish the stream sometimes, man, I'm like, I don't have the energy for anything else. And I think it's also the other thing for us is we're doing not only like regular content, like stream. I mean, we're not only like doing regular pre-recorded content, we're doing streams, you know, social media aspect of it. Man. Yo, why is everything over here so damn strong? Dude, same here. And it's like, is it also hard for you like to just unwind? Like it takes to hella early in the morning to unwind. Oh, you mother. That's on me. I don't know how to unwind. It's the same thing I have too. I'm like, man, I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. It's like your mind never shuts off. There's gotta be some reason why I'm not doing any damage on anything here. God. Just trying to get away from you guys. Yo, what's up, Ty? Oh, damn, Tyler. This is late for you, ain't it? Alright, so I got the Rota fruit. So this is gonna help me when I run into one of them little furballs. Oh, Fabian, I gotta ask, how's your puppy doing? The thing is beautiful. I wish I had one. Damn, I can't get up there. Tell you, man, keep that dog. That's a beautiful dog. There isn't. Dude, I'm telling you, there's not a reason for you not to keep that beautiful dog. I wish I could have a dog. My God, can I just fight one of these guys one-on-one? Hold up. They reanimate? Oh, screw this. I gotta fight it. Yeah, fuck you guys. You can't come up here. Oh my god, come on, die already. Jesus, tap dancing. Christ, that was hard. Ah, okay. Hell no, I ain't fighting y'all. Are you serious? Are you serious? I stepped off the damn ledge. I stepped off the oh my god. Thankfully I know how to kill them again. I'm only doing one hit of damage. What? Why? If I'm gonna do one hit of damage, I'm lighting your asses up. You can get no hits in. You getting that word. Oh, you serious? I don't have anything that would be useful. Well, I'll do that. And Okay, I don't understand why everything here is so damn strong. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a stream because this game's about to make me have a conniption up in here. Anyways, thank you guys for coming through as always. I want to give a special shout out to everyone who's here in the stream today. Special shout out to Zero Fanatic for always coming through and holding it down. Special thank you and shout out to Gamer Thumb TV, aka Fabian. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go and sub to his channel. Special thank you to Ty Lord Stevenson for coming through as always, man. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to Hawkful for the $8 in super chats. I'm very, very grateful for that, man. And welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy your time here. We get crazy, we get wild all the time. Shout out to HL Low for coming through. I know he was tired, he called it a night, but I appreciate you coming through. CLW, thank you as well for coming through. And also there's one other person, Edward Bishop, thank you for coming through as well. And with that being said, people, if you like this video, you want to see more like this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to help support the channel, we got various means of that. You got Patreon, you've got super chats, you've got channel memberships and more, but all the content here is free. If you want to just check it out, kick it, talk, we love that. And for any updates on the channel, make sure you check out the community tab. You got a lot of projects in the way. And with that being said, I catch you guys on the next one. Peace as well. Be sweet. Be the elite. I'll see y'all on the next one.